Hey again, everyone. It's Colleen here with Artwork by Colleen. Today we're going to do Lilies of the Valley, and I'm going to do kind of in pink and white shades. So I picked a few different shades of pink, and I decided to take also pink and white and make a Skinner blend. So that's what I did here, and you can see what that looks like. And I'm going to do, as I normally do, an accordion fold to get that to go just like I want it for that little petal. And then I'm going to reduce it way on down and make it really small because lilies of the valley are not very big. Once I have that done, I'm going to set that aside for a little while, and then I'm going to work on the green leaves. I took two colors, a darker green and then kind of a mid green, and I went and made another accordion fold after I did a Skinner blend. And this is going to be for those big, kind of really big, thick, not too veiny leaves that go next to them. So this is what it looks like when I did the light at the top, graduating to the dark down at the bottom. I shaped it into kind of the leaf shape. Then with the lighter green, I kind of mixed a combo of some lighter greens. I went ahead and put a stem up directly against the dark green. Later on, I put a black piece in between. I'm not sure if I like it that way or not, but you'll see when it's reduced, when you can tell me what you think about it. I also made some straight white, plain white lilies, as well as some plain darker pink ones. I tried several different methods that I tried in order to put the little, to make it look like little petal pieces at the bottom and put the black in there to accentuate it. I tried cutting it out with the blade. Then I tried again cutting it out with just like an X-Acto knife. None of those were really a good idea. See, there's the X-Acto knife, because it took a whole lot of work. Finally, I realized that the best way to do it was literally to take my little tool that's I use for like poking holes in things and just pushing down on it to make the best one. You'll see a little further on that I'm doing it. This is kind of tedious. If you have a better way to do it, then, I'm open to your suggestions. Like I said, I tried a bunch of different ways to get it to look the way I wanted it to come out, that I thought it would look right. Again, this ended up being the much longer way. There's the tool I was telling you about that I used. That turned out to be the simplest way. Then once I had those made, then I took an even lighter green to make like the little stem from the petal, and I attached it onto the green like vine, I guess you would say. And then I put black in between each, because I'm going to cover this flower, this flower in the black clay as well as I did some of the recent ones, because I'm going to do a black and pink compilation, which, by the way, you'll see in a couple of videos down from now. I wasn't too thrilled about. However, anyway, so here is just a quick view of what it looks like. I did the two sides completely differently. One side I just kind of did the flowers like one below each other and just did a straight line of them, which I think it looks okay. But you'll see when I get to the other side, I did it another completely different way. I'm not honestly sure which one I like best, because I kind of like them both. So I don't know. You can tell me what you think. I'm always interested to know what you guys think and your input. It helps me not only make videos that interest y'all, but also it helps me learn as well. So I do appreciate that. So you can see here, it's kind of tedious. I'm just doing the same old thing, just going just flower by flower. I think there's no other way to do this quick other than to make individual flowers and, add the black in so that it accentuates the little veins and everything. So all in all, I was pretty excited with this side. I think it came out pretty well. Now that I have that one done, I'm going to work on the other side where the flowers go the other way. And so this is one where I said I differentiated a little bit, because I went ahead and made them go in another direction. They're going in the same sort of direction, but I made more than just one single row. Here's just a quick up-close view of adding that black piece in, and now I'm working on the other side. I chopped out a little of the boring repetition, because obviously you make the flowers the same way, but you can see here, I'm showing you that I added a couple of extra flowers and made it a little bit thicker. Now I'm playing with that center leaf as I wasn't sure how exactly I wanted to put it together, but I did wrap it in the black so that it would be accentuated whichever way I decided to do it. Here I'm adding a little stem and a couple little extra flowers because like I said, it was kind of a guesswork. I went back and forth, not being really sure exactly how I was going to do it. Here I just added in the black so that you can see that part. Then I took those extra green pieces from the central leaf and, you know, covered them in black and put them in here. But after I was doing it, then I thought that that looks kind of blah and it doesn't look like what a real one would look like. So at that point, I made some pink well, pink and white, different colors, it doesn't really matter. But I made some more lilies of the valley. And then I thought I still don't think it should be a solid center line down the middle without some pink, because if you look at a clump of lilies of the valley, you'll see that there's a lot of different pink all the way through it. So after I put it together, it looked cute-ish, but I still wasn't quite satisfied with it. So once I had this section of it done, I decided to go ahead and pull it apart. And that's when I put in some little like half flowers. To be honest, I think it could have just pretty much been blobs of pink because it's not supposed to look like a whole defined actual petal or actual lily of the valley, just to get some pink in there so you see that it's running all the way through. After putting the pink pieces in, then I wrapped it in solid black and then I reduced it down. Overall, I'm happy with the finished product, but I do think that the flower should have been a little bit bigger because it doesn't give much more opportunity to reduce further.